Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show, and when you're vying for a position that requires you to be voted in by a group of people, you would think that somebody would expect that, hey, there might be some sort of competition against me, somebody else who's vying for that spot as well. I mean, it just seems natural. Do you think normally someone would say, hey, you know what, that's great, bring it on, and then immediately try and go to a point of saying like, okay, here folks, this is why I'm the best option, you should vote for me, that's why I should get the position. Seems pretty common sense, right? Yeah, not to everybody apparently, because right now, okay, it's post-midterm elections, so the Democrats and the Republicans in Washington, D.C. have to figure out, okay, for the next 2 years going forward, who's going to be in the leadership positions in our parties on Capitol Hill. So the Democrats are going to be making those final decisions at some point later this month here. And for the Democrats, one of the individuals who's running for a leadership position is Congressman Jim Clyburn from the state of South Carolina. He is seeking to be the House Majority Whip. Yeah, apparently he thinks that he's the only one who should be allowed to run because he's not too thrilled that you have Diane DeGette, I believe is how you pronounce her last name, a Democrat from the state of Colorado, who is running for that Majority Whip position as well. See, you've got Mr. Clyburn claiming that, oh my goodness, somebody else is running. Oh, there's somebody running against me, an African-American individual? Well, this whole process must be racist then. Yeah, we're hearing racist. He's claiming that there's some sort of racial dog whistles that are being levied against him. And it makes no sense, and it doesn't help at all that you actually have other people on Capitol Hill who are defending the divisive crap that the representative is saying. You've got Cedric Richmond, I believe his name is, a congressman from the state of Virginia, saying that, oh my goodness, it is just so disrespectful, it is so terrible that you have opposition for Congressman Clyburn for the House Majority Whip position when you look at the other Democrat leadership posts within the House of Representatives. And at this point, at least the point when he was making these comments recently, there was nobody that was opposing Nancy Pelosi for the position of Speaker of the House or Steny Hoyer for the position of House Majority Leader. Okay, well, do you realize that the vote isn't until later this month, that maybe other people are going to throw their hats in the ring for some of those positions? I mean, heck, it wasn't too long after the comment was made by the congressman from Virginia that all of a sudden you heard that, oh, guess what? There's a Democrat congresswoman from Ohio that's talking about possibly challenging Nancy Pelosi. And guess what? Nancy Pelosi's white, so one of the white people might have a challenger too. I mean, it was just so irresponsible in the timing, but what's far more irresponsible is saying that all of a sudden, oh, how dare you run against an African-American who wants something? If an African-American like Jim Clyburn from South Carolina wants something, don't you dare stand in that person's way. If you try and get in the way of somebody who's got black skin from getting what they want, you're automatically a racist. No, that is not how it works. There is nothing racist about this whatsoever. Anybody who's got a level head would understand, yep, this is a position of power. A lot of people are going to want it. It goes to the voters. So, you know what we should leave out of this? We should leave out of it completely uncontrollable characteristics like the color of a person's skin or their chromosome composition. It does not matter what your race is. It does not matter if you're a man or a woman. What matters here is what are your credentials for the position that you are seeking to gain. And if Mr. Clyburn ends up having the best credentials, guess what? I'm sure his Democrat colleagues on Capitol Hill will see that, and they will select him to be the next House Majority Whip. But again, to go to the racism right away, and you know what is kind of interesting about this is that it seems that so many of the Democrats on Capitol Hill like to always call us, the conservatives, racist, baselessly calling us racist, trying to demonize us. It's interesting. I wonder how some of those Democrats now who are being called racist by their fellow Democrats on Capitol Hill, I wonder how they like it. Yeah, it kind of sucks being called a racist when you're not a racist, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what we've been going through on the right here for quite some time. But nonetheless, just cut with the crap. If Jim Clyburn, if he really is that good of a candidate, I'm sure he will be the next House Majority Whip. And you know what? Heck, he's got one challenger right now, at least at the time that we were shooting this video. Maybe other people are going to emerge to challenge him as well. You know what that is? It's good. It's good if there's competition in any of these races, regardless of if it's a white person, a brown person, a black person, a yellow person, a red person going for it. Competition is almost always a good thing because it strives people to be better. It drives people to be better candidates. It is a good thing. More people might say that they're going to be challenging Mr. Clyburn for that position. And guess what? They're probably not racist either. Just deal with the competition, rise above the competition if you really want the position that damn bad, and stop calling people racist when they are not racist. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till then, I'm out.